I can't say many more about this tank than it's my favourite tank to play. At tier 9, I'm not frightened of tier 10s, not frightened of tier 9s, not frightened of tier 8s, and I play super aggressively. It's got great view range, it's fast as hell, and it's got a turret. The frontal armour isn't that great, as we all know, and you've seen me play it before, but I thought I'd share this clip just to show you map positioning and how you can be aggressive. You don't even have to have a heavy tank to do this. You can spot this position in a medium or a light tank. Just stay safe. If you're in a light tank, just don't fire, go in the bush. Now this area does contain a rock and a double bush section, so you can bush using camo in one and fire through all the other bushes, masking your muzzle flash for the others. I'm willing to take a hit to get into that position, it's no big deal, and we do get tracked on the way in by the explosive cannon, but for his troubles he gets smacked. Now we've caught a Leopard PTA out of position. He was obviously going to try and pull off the aggressive, just waited for the Sixth Sense to come off, catch the Leopard PTA out, and the next shot takes him out of the game. Their artillery has a shot at me. You are completely arty safe here. The only thing you can't do is pull back too far from the rock. You can't go backwards too much because the far corner over in sort of like J4 can shoot you in the side, so you have to be very careful about how far you go back. And also about these guys, people like this.
Enemy armor is damaged.
So what you're covering is the early escape route from the cap down into the valley. You get them all lit, especially in an artillery game. You're going to get plenty of assist here, and especially if you get a team that are willing to just ridge that ridge behind you, they can just pick these guys off that try and snipe through the rocks all day long. So as you see, this guy's my spot. He just cannot get undetected right now. There's just no way it's going to happen. All of these spots that are going off are mine. Now the light tank's gone away from the front ridge, I'm completely undetected. Nothing's going to see me. Artillery's down, so that's another problem out of the way for the team. This shot though, the guy stopped right underneath my gun. It was absolutely perfect. Thank you very much for that. There's some pretty big guns still left out there, so I don't want to risk my health just yet, but you know, when it's time to charge, you know it's time to charge, because basically the tanks in the middle are now engaged. We've got no aerial threat, so we put some heat in because this is a Japanese thing and I don't want to miss. I don't, you know, I want these shots to count considering I'm half health and he's full. But this guy really just didn't have an idea why he was playing World of Tanks today. His gun's still going forward. He's in a fucking dream world, I think. Took his fuel tank out. He's getting absolutely pepped. I'm willing to take that hit. Cheers, bud. No problem, because guess what? I get to do this to you. Kill you. Thank you very much. It's just about, this tank for me is about pure aggression, just no holding back. It's fast, as long as you've got great support. There, through your turret. Don't do that again, STA2. Now I let these guys who have got way more health than me take the lead. He's a one bang, he's gone. This guy thinks he's being clever, willing to trade one shot for all of his life. So we have a cap threat. There's an OHO, 2 light tanks. Little did I know until I looked at the post-battle stats that the E75 really wasn't going for cap. He was trying to kill the artillery, and he drew a 0 damage for his stupidity. He literally tunnel visioned one way. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I just think that half the red team just had logged in, hadn't had coffee, probably hadn't even taken a shit, and you know, just sat down. And then I think half of them needed to get back to the garage real quick so that they could have that shit they really needed. Now look at this. Look. Potato. Potato. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to crest the tracks in my E75. Yes, I've had a gun depression increase. So, but I'm going to let all these guys farm off my ass. Because basically he was trying to kill the arty tank and he got nothing for it. The post-game stats, Chester Mastery 1, still within the second mark. Top tank performance. I've had some good games in this today. I had a Top Gun earlier. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.